coming up. An amateur archaeologist stumbles on something extraordinary.
Nothing like it has ever been found in India. It's almost like some sort of Egyptian sarcophagus.
Did he find the tomb of the real Buddha?
You've been staring at this for a long time. Is this a fake?
The answer will mean the world to Buddhists everywhere.
Everyone knows of Bodh Gaya, but whoever has heard of Piprawa? And yet it could be hugely significant within the world of Buddhism.
Bones of the Buddha on Secrets of the Dead.
On a spectacular journey through northern India, renowned historian Charles Allen follows in the footsteps of a real man of flesh and blood, the historical Buddha, and uncovers a real-life Indiana Jones tale of buried treasure. In 1898, a colonial landowner made an extraordinary archaeological find. Perhaps thousands of years old. Perhaps even the tomb of the Buddha himself.
Imagine finding the bones of Christ.
But the find has been dogged by rumors of forgery ever since.
You've been staring at this for a long time. Is this a fake?
This film aims to resolve a series of mysteries. Is this little-known monument in northern India really the Buddha's tomb? Is the find genuine? And if it is, who created it and when? For the nearly 400 million Buddhists worldwide, the stakes could not be higher. This is Bodh Gaya in northern India, Buddhism's holiest site. Here, more than 2,400 years ago, a former prince, Sakyamuni Gautama, found enlightenment and became the awakened one, the Buddha. Bodh Gaya is home to scores of Buddhist memorial mounds, known as stupas. Could the Piprawa Stupa, 200 miles away, be the holiest of them all? To answer that question, historian Charles Allen begins his quest. Not in India, but on a quiet suburban street in England, home to the treasure that he first saw several years ago, launching his fascination with this extraordinary, unresolved mystery. Like Charles Allen, Neil Pepe was raised in British India and is the grandson of W.C. Pepe, the man who made the remarkable discovery at Piprawa, a site on his colonial estate.
That is patently William Claxton Pepe, your grandfather, is it not?
Yes, it's his own chest. There's some of the photos.
And there he is.
Then that is the Piprawa Stupa.
This is the excavation site.
Yes, and you can see the trench that was cut through the middle of it.
Beneath the Piprawa stupa, Willie Pepe found a huge stone sarcophagus over 20 feet down. In it were some reliquary urns and more than 1,000 separate jewels, carved semi-precious stones, and gold and silver objects of incalculable value. A fraction of the jewels, duplicates, were given to Pepe more than 100 years ago and preserved here by the family.
Well, I have to say, Neil, this is really what I've come here to see, which is the Piprawa treasure.
Well, these ones were the original frames done by my grandfather.
What strikes me is how absolutely fabulous they are. The exquisite workmanship that's displayed here. Look at all these beautiful jewels. And the other thing is, these must be thousands of years old.
Yes, I think they are.
But the awful thing is we don't quite know how old or why there's such an extraordinary collection.
Yes.
And I suppose that is really what I've got to find out.
Well, I very much hope you do.
A cloud still hangs over this amazing find, one that has deterred serious scholarship and blackened the name of Willie Pepe.
And Neil, here we are, more than a century after your grandfather's famous discovery, and there is still talk of hoaxes and conspiracy theories. What do you make of that?
I find it quite extraordinary. Really, I don't understand it. It seems quite illogical. As far as the family is concerned, the man was incapable of forging anything.
Neil grew up on his grandfather's estate, Birdpur, in northern India, where Willie Pepe made his remarkable discovery. And here's Birdpur House itself, the home the family left more than 50 years ago.